Hello, and thank you for joining another Multiplier Legacy Discussions podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video if you like the content and you want to be a part of this community. So today we are going to be talking about why should women invest in real estate? Or just why should women invest, period, right? So why should women invest? One reason is because you have to multiply and circulate your money, right? If you are just putting it into a bank account and earning a lower interest rate, then it's probably not giving you a good enough return to really create wealth for yourself. So you got to invest. So I want to talk about some of the things that I do and why I invest in real estate. And some of the things that you should think about if you're looking to invest. So, one of those things is financial independence. So, women can have better control over their finances if they have financial independence. Also, with financial independence, you have more control of your time. Financial independence gives you options, less stress, right? I think most of us can say when at a period of time in our lives where we were stressed out about money, that puts a lot of stress on your body. I talked to you guys about the panic attacks and all these other things. It could really put you in a bad space. So that's one less thing that you have to worry about if you have other sources of income. I actually heard a influencer say one stream of income is too close to being broke. And for a minute, I thought that was pretty harsh. But then I understood what that means. Like, of course, you think that income or that job or whatever is going to last forever. It doesn't work that way for everybody. Sometimes people stay on jobs long enough to where they can retire when they want to, or they retire at 65, or some people stay longer, right? But there's some people that don't get those options, not because they necessarily did anything wrong. It could be, maybe the company's downsizing or the company's filing for bankruptcy or whatever, and people lose their jobs. So you got to have a backup plan. Not to say, you want to work two, three, and four jobs, but just find whatever your passion project is, right? And take that and see how you can monetize on that. So my mother likes to bake. So I said, why don't you start baking cakes? And she started baking cakes and selling them on the weekends. She loves it anyway, so why not get paid for what you love to do? So having that financial independence is very important. So another thing is wealth building. I have a quote that I say is being rich can be great for you for a lifetime, but wealth can take care of your family and your children for generations to come. So, do you want everything to stop when you leave, or when you stop working, or when you retire, or when you pass? Do you want everything to just stop there, or do you want it to continue? Wealth is something that continues far beyond you. Again, not just financially, the knowledge, the mindset, all of these things are a part of being wealthy. So, wealth building, starting early and investing consistently, can help women tap into the power of compounding to steadily build wealth over a period of time. So, wealth is not created overnight. I'm sure we all have heard that before. If you are looking to get rich quick, then you can possibly get rich, but you will not be wealthy. It takes time. Wealth is built for years, right? And as the next generation comes and you've given them the knowledge and tools that they need to continue on with evolving and increasing the wealth, then they will do the same thing over time. The other thing is closing the gender wealth gap, right? We all know statistics show that men are paid more than women. So, how do we close that gap? We can start investing more. So if we're not going to get it on the job, and again, this is not Taisha's opinion, these are statistics that are out there. You can Google it and see that men get paid more than women. Over the years, the gap has closed a little bit. However, today it still exists. So what women can do to ensure that they close that wealth gap is to start investing. And you can invest in real estate, stocks, all these other vehicles, right? Doesn't have to be one thing. It can be multiple things, but you have to start investing your money. One of the things that I absolutely love and have used this strategy since 2022 is the tax advantages. So, yes, you get depreciation for the properties and real estate that you own every year. Every time you file your taxes, all your expenses, all the write offs that you get for owning the property, the mortgage interest, and all of that, then you can write that off on your taxes. However, there's different strategies depending on the administration who's in and if they keep it in the laws, but there's tax laws and tax advantages for real estate owners and landlords. And some of those benefits can actually have you not only not paying the IRS back, but also getting money back from the IRS. So talk to your tax advisor. I am not a tax advisor or a financial planner, but I do use these strategies. So I'm telling you the things that I've used that have helped me to create wealth and also leverage to invest more. So definitely take advantage of those tax benefits. So another thing, these are 3 reasons why women don't invest in real estate. What are those 3 reasons? Number one, they believe they don't have enough money. So we've heard that before. I don't have enough money to invest in real estate. Says who? How do you know? What do you have? There's properties out there for whatever amount that you have. There's strategies for you to enter into the real estate market. So you just got to find out what those strategies are, what those opportunities are, and that comes with educating yourself, right? Number 2, they believe they don't have enough time. This was me. And if you're like me, career women, mothers, wives, business owners, and everything else, right? If you're volunteering, you're in organizations, you're doing all these things, the last thing that you need is to add something to your plate, right? So you have to find the time because I'm sure if you really reflected on what you're spending your time on, you'll realize that some of it is not worth it. And so turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. I went from having a TV in every room to now, if one breaks, I'm not replacing it because I don't want to spend time watching TV when I can be investing in myself, for one, investing in my children and spending time with my family, or doing something productive that's going to give me a positive return. Binge watching Netflix is not going to give me a positive return. It may feel good for the moment, but that day or those hours are gone and you'll never get that back. I need a return on my time and my money. So turn the TV off. Maybe you don't go certain places, right? You stay inside a little bit more. Or if you're going outside, where you going? Who you going with? What's the conversation like? So really evaluate your time. So you do have time. Just work on eliminating those things that don't bring value to you. The third thing is they think they need to deal with tenants, toilets, and termites. I don't deal with none of those and don't want to, don't even want to hear that terminology, right? Tenants are okay, but termites and toilets, I want nothing to do with. And again, if you have a property manager, not even they are going to be dealing with toilets and termites. You're going to call specialists out for that. There's the misconception on answering the calls 2 o'clock in the morning, going to change the locks or open the door for the tenant because they lost their key. Like those things happen, but there's systems and processes that you can put in place to where you're not having to do that. One of the things is, okay, I'm not worried about missing keys because I have digital locks. Like these little things that sometimes you don't think about unless you get around other people that's doing it, that you can implement into your processes that will eliminate those types of phone calls. A toilet break-in or stopped up or termites, those things might happen. You call the professionals out to deal with that. You don't have to deal with that yourself. Okay. So I would encourage you. Why should women invest? Because you have to. Your family is dependent on it. Your children's depending on it. If you don't have any children right now, your legacy's dependent on it. And one of the things that they're not making any more of is land. When God made it, that was it. And so what's going to be your portion? What's going to be your piece? Are you going to get a piece? I encourage you to get land. Get properties. Invest in yourself more than anything, because once you invest in yourself, there's certain things that you will do. There's certain things that you won't do because you know it doesn't bring you value anymore. There's certain people that you're going to walk away from because they no longer serve you or you no longer serve them. Not everybody is going to be in your circle, and that's okay. You have to realize who you are here to serve, and regardless of who comes with you or not, you still have to go. God is calling you for higher and for more, and you have to move when he says to move. So why should women invest? You don't have a choice. Thank you for joining another episode of the Legacy Discussions podcast. And I encourage you to start investing. Find a vehicle that you want or that you want to invest in to make your legacy creation today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And I hope to see you again soon on another episode. I am Taisha Beard, and thank you for joining another episode of the Multiplier Legacy Discussions.